Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to NXT The Game Season 3, Episode 24. I am here with the man, the myth, the legend, my 6-year-old son. He hasn't been here in a while. His smile is from ear to ear. I am here for NXT Season 3, Episode 24 with the realest boy in the room. Cohen, what's going on, buddy?
I haven't been on this for a long time. I'm surprised, so let's get into the show.
Let's get into the show. All right, here we go, folks. The camera rolls and shows Renee Young and Corey Graves Cohen welcoming us to the show. Not a big deal, just welcoming us to the show, right?
Yeah, always do.
I always do it. All right, we fade to the ring now and see Johnny Gargano, the NXT Light Heavyweight Champion. Conan, last time you recall, he beat Tyler Breeze for that title. Johnny Gargano has a microphone and says, "Last week, I took Kevin Owens to the brink in the main event. I pushed his limits. I almost beat him. I was one quick count away from defeating the NXT #1 contender." The fans boo. Johnny Gargano adjusts his belt. Well, tonight, I'd like to call out Kevin Owens and ask him for a rematch. Do you think Kevin Owens is going to answer him?
I think that's what Dino say. Like, maybe he'll ask for a rematch. So,
well,
I think that'll do. Back up
a little bit. The fans boo as Kevin Owens now, Cohen. His theme music hits, not wasting any time. Kevin Owens says, "Johnny, I've had a bad day. Usually I tell you to shut your mouth and keep it moving, but like I said, I've had a bad day, and Kevin Owens wants to fight." Kevin Owens drops the mic, and it appears we have an unscheduled match. The NXT Light Heavyweight Champion, Johnny Gargano, taking on the NXT #1 contender, Kevin Owens. And that match, and about that, featured great action and average heat. Johnny Gargano surprisingly defeats Kevin Owens by submission with a Gargano escape after interference and distraction from Tommaso Ciampa. During the match, we also had Sami Zayn distract Kevin Owens. Johnny Gargano with a huge victory, Cohen.
I think Zayn might try teaming up with him now in the match next show.
He might. Who knows? Johnny Gargano just got help from Sami Zayn, Cohen. Help from Sami Zayn. And, Sami Zayn, Cohen will be facing Kevin Owens at the NXT TakeOver New Year's. Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens has that big title match. Johnny Gargano with a victory. Let's keep it moving, Cohen. After the match, the NXT Heavyweight Champion Sami Zayn smirks as Kevin Owens has slid out of the ring and is tossing chairs at ringside, frustrated. Sami raises the hand of Johnny Gargano, who, despite the distraction from Sami, just had the biggest win of his life.
That was weird.
It was weird. We are reminded, Cohen, that tonight The Miz takes on Neville in the first ever NXT no disqualification match, Co.
That is amazing.
We are reminded that tonight Eric Young also makes his NXT debut. Did you know that?
I did not, but I think it'll be good if he has a match.
Who do you think he's gonna face?
I think maybe
That's okay.
I think you'll
pick.
pick.
Let's see what happens next. In a short match, Bayley defeats Emma in 4 minutes with the Bayley to belly. Cohen's rolling his eyes. He doesn't care about the women matches, but Bayley gets the victory tonight here over Emma, Cohen.
I actually do like the exciting ones, and that one sounds like it, so I'm in for that one.
All right. Anderson and Gallo now, and the Young Bucks are backstage. An argument breaks out, and all 4 of them begin to brawl. Road agents and staff to pull them apart. The Young Bucks have returned. Cohen, and they look pissed off. The Young Bucks have returned to take on the evil Anderson and Gallows, who caused the breakup of the Balor Club. Anderson and Gallows are walking away as road agents and referees are pulling them apart, and Matt and Nick Jackson have returned. The Young Bucks, Cohen, are now good guys.
That is amazing.
Amazing. All right. We get a recap last week, the debut of Bobby Roode and his problem with Enzo Amore, choosing to take him on, and the etc. We show Bobby Roode being in action, Cohen, on NXT next week. All right, Cohen. In a match that was extremely short, Eric Young defeats the Perfect 10 Tye Dillinger with a spiked pile driver. Eric Young with a big debut match here tonight, Cohen.
I bet he's good. I bet he'll get 90 rating, but he's been there for like at least 10 years.
A 90 rating. We'll have to see. 10 years, that's a long time. William Regal now appears on screen, Cohen. He says next week we'll have a fatal 4-way, a 4-way dance with the winner going to face on Shinsuke Nakamura in his NXT television in-ring debut in just a few weeks, Co. Short and to the point, fatal 4-way next week. Who do you think is going to be in the fatal 4-way? Who do you think will face Shinsuke Nakamura?
I'm thinking they would put Zayn Owens and maybe just to make it exciting. No way, Jose, and then maybe they would have Biggie for once in the time.
Oh, well, that'd be weird if Biggie came. We also do a video hyping Cohen that next week, Mr. and Mrs. WWE. They've been gone for a while, but they're returning to NXT next week. But up next, Cohen, the main event of our show, the first ever NXT no disqualification match. It's going to be the Niz versus
Adrian Neville. And as you'll remember, Mr. WWE used to be Mr. NXT.
This is true. He was, huh?
Yeah, a long time ago.
Don't you tell them who it is. Cohen, really don't say nothing. Cohen is the only person who knows who Mr. NXT and Mr. WWE is, and he won't tell you, will you?
No, I don't know.
No, he won't. Is it a good surprise, though?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Shh. Don't talk. Okay, in the main event. In a match that featured great action, Cohen, and average heat, The Miz defeats Adrian Neville in no DQ match in 20 minutes with a skull-crushing finale. The Miz defeats Mr. NXT Money in the Bank. Neville gets the victory tonight, and we are going to end the show on that note, Cohen. The Miz with a huge win tonight over Adrian Neville.
I think it might have been a cheating a little.
I don't think so. Well, Cohen, thank you for joining us tonight on NXT. Do you have anything you want to tell the NXT fans, your fans?
Well, I know it'll be good next time. I think I might be coming on next time. I think I will, so bye.
Bye. See you guys next week.